I've had my Flybird bench for over 4 years now, and I'm gonna give you my honest review on how it's held up. So first of all, the seat's starting to degrade a little bit. Right at this metal seam, I can still use it. It's not that big of a deal. The metal itself is held up okay. It is getting rusty in a couple spots. The back of the weight bench has held up perfectly fine. There's no issues, no tearing. The wood has held up fine with that. When it comes to the back of the bench, there are these little slots that the bench can go into for different heights of your bench, obviously, all the way down. So just for context, typically on my incline bench, I'm at this angle right here. I weigh about 180 pounds and I use dumbbells that are about 70 pounds. So you can do the math on that. With that said, doing the incline bench, the heaviest lift that I do with this bench, it does still feel very solid, very sturdy. However, with these little clips, sometimes I do get a little nervous, but the welds have held up fine. You might have noticed before, especially with this one up here, I do kind of have to bump it a little bit to get in and out. I could probably just bend this little clip out, but it's holding up perfectly well. Overall, for 4 years, I am satisfied with how well this is held up. One of the main buying points for me was how small this thing folds down. My school bus conversion's behind me. I do keep this in the underbay when I'm traveling. So that is the biggest pro, to where some of these small things like the seat starting to get a little wonky, some of these clips, needing to be bent from time to time, is more than an adequate trade-off for me for this weight bench. So overall, after 4 years, would I recommend this? Yes, I would. I will be keeping an eye on these welds, because the last thing I want to do is to be in the middle of a set and then the bench break. But again, after 4 years of being used extensively, it has held up pretty well.